Hello everyone, I'm pretty pleased about today's tier list because it's all about rating pets.
Good idea, but Joe isn't here yet.
Did he doze off again?
You know, you can't be right with Sleepy Joe. I'm going to call the sleeping dumbass right now.
I don't care, just do whatever you like.
Get up, you jerk.
What the hell? What exactly is going on?
It's about that time, stupid, for the tier list.
Hey, you big jerk.
It's too early for this, gentlemen. We have work to do. Let's start by ranking these pets. How does everyone feel about horses now?
I'll go first. They're wonderful animals, but I think we should just let them all go. Let them run into the woods or something and pack them some carrots to take with them.
They may have all the carrots they want. I'm not a big fan of carrots.
Because they're no longer useful? We have cars, and the horses we now have are probably pushed too hard anyway. All anyone does is race them, and those people may claim that they and their horse are best friends as if they went to middle school together, but then train your human best friend all year to race other people's friends. It would be more entertaining anyway.
We can't just abandon horses. They were there when we needed them and did an excellent job. My father drove a horse. Those things could go from 0 to 55 miles per hour in 30 seconds flat, and you didn't even have to pay for gas. There was no need for a seatbelt, no red lights, and no need for a license.
You also didn't have signs advising you to slow down in a school zone.
Exactly. Now you're starting to get the picture.
Oh crap, I'm definitely starting to get a picture.
So why did we stop keeping them as pets, and what was the issue?
The roads and environment would be covered in horse poop.
Sorry, Obama. I'll take this one. It's simple drunk driving. Irresponsible drivers would drive drunk.
What difference does it make? What, the horses weren't drunk? Did the horses collide by chance?
That's where Trump is half right and half wrong. The horses were not intoxicated, but you are mistaken because some irresponsible owners did feed their horses alcohol, and those horses raced around causing a lot of damage, which is not their fault because they are true pet tier animals.
I agree with Sleepy Joe. He's making valid points. He's rubbing off on me. I'm not as drowsy as Joe, but I'm getting tired. They are truly pet animals, and they belong in the S tier.
They can go in the S tier. The next one is a true all-around fan. Dogs are adored by all.
Dogs are the best animals ever, even better than humans. They are ranked in the S tier.
Oh, please.
I'm right there with you. Joe, talk that talk.
S tier.
They're not just your best friends, they're heroes.
I'm not sure about that, but dogs are firefighters.
Is there anything else?
Cops.
Is there anything else?
Some lead blind people across the streets.
Is there anything else?
Some of them even work as lifeguards.
Case closed. You've never had a dog if you don't think they're the best.
Right now I have a dog.
Show him.
I can't because the lights in here are too bright, and he has PTSD from his time in Iraq. If I bring him in here, he'll go insane and kill someone.
Have you considered putting a muzzle on his mouth? He appears to be dangerous.
A muzzle won't help him since he has a rifle. Dogs, on the other hand, are S tier.
Next on the list is another typical home item, cats.
I don't like cats or the zoo because I always see these signs everywhere that say, "Don't feed the animals." So I figure after all this time, they must be quite hungry. So every time I go to the zoo, I usually pick up some food for the animals on my way there.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Nothing out of the ordinary, just a couple of Big Mac meals from McDonald's.
Excellent choice.
You with me, Trump?
Wait, before I agree, Joe, do you even know what those animals eat? Because if you're feeding a hyena, you have to tell the McDonald's workers to take the lettuce off the burger because hyenas don't eat lettuce. But if you're feeding a zebra, leave the lettuce on.
Zebras do not consume meat, Trump.
Because the only meat they can get is unclean, undercooked, and underseasoned. Trust me, if that's all I had, I'd eat grass too.
Anyway, the last time I tossed the Big Mac and fries into the lion's enclosure, the zookeepers had some young kid go in there while they distracted the lion to bring it out. So I yelled, "Hey, Jack, give it back," to let the lion know that some jerk was stealing his food.
Jesus, Joe.
And they banned me because I said not to steal.
Well, Joe, this isn't about wild cats, it's about house cats.
I despise them. So it's the D tier.
I agree completely.
I'm fine with the D tier.
Moving on, what do you think about parrots as the next item on our list?
I adore parrots because they are quite bright. They are an easy S tier.
They talk a lot and copy you really well, therefore I think they should be in the A tier.
Well, people like to keep these parrots as pets and they're popular, so I'm putting it in the S tier. The fish comes next.
Are you serious? Fish as a pet?
Yeah, Donald, so many people may relax just by watching these fish move.
They're not known as pets, Barrick. They belong to the B tier.
I like them because they add beauty to my home, but I agree with Don that they should be placed in the B tier.
Okay then, the B tier it is. The rabbits are up next. I really adore these creatures. How about you?
They're quite adorable and I enjoy playing with them. For me, it's the A tier.
That is correct, Joe. I completely agree with you.
I'm glad to hear we're all on the same page on this one. I'll just place them in the A tier. What about the snakes?
Are you fucking kidding me, Barrick? Who in their right mind keeps snakes as pets?
Oh, Barrick, I despise them with all my heart. For me, it's the D tier.
All right, gentlemen, D tier it is. So how about guinea pigs?
Well, without much thought, I believe they should be in the A tier because, like rabbits, they are adorable companions.
Okay, I reckon with Donald. A tier.
I'll just put them in the A tier, however. I'm not a fan of pigs since they're so filthy. Finally, gentlemen, we have lizards.
I'm not interested. D tier.
I can't have a lizard as a pet, but I believe other people can, so let's put this in the A tier.
Not at all. They're just so awkward.
All right, gentlemen, lizards belong in the B tier, and that concludes our tier list for today. Thanks, guys, for sticking around.
Please subscribe and like the video if you want to see more content like this. Thank you for taking the time to watch.